In a small studio established near the capital of Spain, Madrid, was a boy named Alexander who was receiving a certificate for robotic engineering. During his time in university, Alexander earned outstanding grades and had saved up enough money to fly to the Australian bush and hopefully learn more for his upcoming job. His mother and father thought that his trip would be educational and fun, so they agreed to let him fly to Australia in 3 days. Alexander booked his trip and was soon on a plane to Australia. He arrived at the airport and bought a cup of coffee, and then caught a taxi to his hotel where he finally laid in his bed. He was carefree. He knew he had enough money to last him his whole life. He closed his eyes and went to sleep. The next morning, he checked his bank account to see if he had any money, and apparently someone had hacked his account and was sapping his savings. He realized he didn't have enough money to stay in the hotel, so he took his stuff and went downstairs. When he got downstairs, he asked the manager if there was a space for a job. The manager happily replied, "Yes." His job now was to scrub the windows. The manager only allowed him to sleep in the storeroom, as the hotel was for people, not employees. 3 months had now gone by of scrubbing, and as he opened the door to his storeroom, there on the floor was his phone. He unlocked it, and his bank account app was open, and was filled by his count with $1.5 million. He went out of the storeroom only to find the hacker apologizing for his theft. He said his thanks and caught a taxi back to the airport, where he arrived in Madrid. He then started running to his parents and crying and hugging them. They rewarded him with a trip to the buffet.